Okay, so just a quick video on my predictions for gold and silver 2019. So I think that overall the price is going to go up. Um, I'm from the UK, so we're dealing with this Brexit situation, and because of that, the price of gold is going up because of the uncertainty that we might not get a deal with the EU. So the pound is weak and gold is rising because obviously the currency is going down. So against gold, the price is going up. And because of the uncertainty, investors are looking for a safe haven. So depending on what happens between us and the EU, um, yeah, that's going to dictate the price of gold for us in the UK. Um, if we do get a deal, the price will stabilize. I think it will remain elevated, but it won't be as high as if we don't get a deal. Now, if we don't get a deal, mate, all bets are off. They're saying that the pound could come down by 10%, and the price of gold could go to £1,200 plus in 2019. So overall, I mean, we're at £1,000 now for the price of gold, £1,000 per ounce. So I think we could go higher. Well, we are gonna go higher in 2019. It just depends on how much. Because we are going to have this crash, this economic crash that everyone's been harping on about since 2013. Peter Schiff, Jim Rogers, Morgan, all of those guys have been talking about this crash and hyperinflation for a while. So I think that is going to happen in 2019. Well, in fact, it's already started, because December, all the stock markets have sold off. It's been the worst December in since God knows when. And December is usually when when stock markets rise, excuse me, because of Christmas. So we usually get the Santa rallies at the end of the year. The fund managers want to see their performance, and so the price. So the shares. So the stock markets usually go up. So for stock markets to sell off in December, now that's a big deal. And let's not forget that the US stock markets were the only ones that weren't selling off. I mean, Japan, China, Europe, our stock markets in general have already sold off, and it was only the American ones that weren't selling off, and now they have started to sell off. So they're down over 10%, maybe 12 to 15%. You're probably about 12 or 13% down now. So they've recovered today. Today's Boxing Day, so they've made a bit of a bounce. So that probably won't be sustained, and we are gonna go back into the dive at some point. Could be as early January. I don't know. Maybe if they get this trade deal with China, so that might be a surprise where they get the deal with China and they work something out, but that's only putting a band-aid on it. The markets are going to crash in 2019, and we are going to see, and because of that very reason, investors are going to be looking for a safe haven, so this stuff is going to go up. Silver, I could just touch on silver quickly. That's not really doing too well at the moment. I mean, it's going up, but it's not doing as well as gold, is what I mean to say. So whereas gold is trying to get this to focus, not focusing, is really going up. Silver really isn't going up as much as gold, and the silver to gold ratio now is just getting even more bigger. So yeah, at some point, silver's going to catch a big bid, and that's going to zoom up as well. So yeah, all in all, it's a good story for the precious metal. So if you guys don't, so if there's anyone out there thinking of buying, maybe they just come across this video, yeah, mate, you need to start buying this stuff. And anyone who is already stacking, yeah, I think you need to start upping it as well. You need to start upping your purchases because this stuff, One thing I've already, I've started doing as well, just stacking a bit of food as well, because I think that's going to be important. Because yeah, like I said, the currencies are dead, so I think that's the way forward. Yeah. Anyway, guys, keep stacking. It's gonna be a crazy 2019. Cool.